Creative agency 72andsunny has made 6 new hires for its Asia-Pacific APAC office in Sydney. Having announced global expansion to the APAC region a few months ago, 72andsunny brings on senior producer Helena Yue, brand directors Kate Oliver and Simon Starr, senior brand director Camille Yating, writer Ellie Jones, and designer Avani Munn. Oliver joined 72andsunny from the Monkeys, where she was the brand director for the Telstra account. She will lead the eBay business in her new role. Starr will lead the Google account for 72andsunny Sydney. He joins from Leo Burnett, having worked as a brand director on the Johnny Walker account. Prior to that, Starr was at BMF. Kiwi natives Jones and Munn joined 72andsunny Sydney's creative team from MC Saatchi, where they created a number of brands including Lexus. Both Yue and Yating come from the 72andsunny family. Yue recently worked at 72andsunny Amsterdam and 72andsunny Los Angeles, where she produced Google's Year in Search project, while Yating joins from 72andsunny Los Angeles, where she worked across the Target business. Chris Kay, managing director of 72andsunny Sydney, said it's super cool to grow a team with a mixture of the best young diverse talent from both Australia and our own company globally. We can't wait to see what this gang will culturally deliver for our partners' business. Do young people overachieving make you feel worthless and out of date? Well, we implore you not to read on. Attended PhD's merge launch event but fell asleep mid-pre, so fear not, as a BT journo was wide awake to pen this. Machine learning is a neat trick, but is it better than BT's office dog learning to shake hands? We ask. It appears Kendall Jenner's taken enough time to privately grieve over her role in that awful Pepsi ad has owned up. BT's editor would love a Bimmer, but has to settle for his Hyundai i30 to get lost in Westfield car parks. BT has had its rainbow flag out the window since Malcolm Turnbull committed us to a plebiscite. BT relishes a fact-based conversation as much as anyone, but hysterical fear and overreaction is just so much fun. The perils of live TV have been made apparent on the ABC's Brekkie show, but how the hosts handled it was impressive. BT had the QR code tattoo completed ages ago when they were still the next best thing. We think our data's pretty safe. Year creates hot seats to promote the 2018 Commonwealth Games on the Goldie, but are they hotter than Eddie Maguire's? We hear the exit strategy of Avis chief Anthony Gregorio was reminiscent of the infamous scene from Jerry Maguire. Well, it happens to be the shampoo of choice for BT's editor, whose hair is starting to resemble that of Homer Simpson. It's party time at Columbus HQ this morn, with reports one employee now has a black eye from a stray champagne cork. This October, lingerie brand Honey Birdette will launch a limited edition pink soy massage marshmallow candle to support the McGrath Foundation and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Honey Birdette will donate every cent from their pink marshmallow candle sales to the McGrath Foundation. In order to bring additional awareness to the campaign, Honey Birdette's in-store and head, BT has formed a fierce Google search ranking rivalry with Deputy Greens leader Adam Ban. This could prove crucial. BT's editor tried submitting a photo of himself in his budgie smugglers to this new photo library, but to no avail. Not wanting to be outdone by his ex-mistress, take on Seven's new workplace culture saga, Tim Warner gets involved. Just when BT was about to launch its Christmas calendar, the men of BT comes this news ensuring our shirts stay on. Jackie Purcell joins Carrot Sydney to handle ecosystem planning, which BT can confirm doesn't involve mineral soil. BT had an augmented reality experience on Friday, but that was largely due to leaving drinks getting out of hand. BT has scrapped 10 from its Valentine's Day card list after telling us porkies about its next romance reality TV show. This creative duo from Slingshot flew the Aussie flag proudly at Spikes Asia, have kindly penned this wrap-up for BT. If you're a Hugh Jackman in showbiz fan who isn't, get your maracas ready, because HES back this Christmas. It seems the Daily Telly's recent claims that 10 would ditch the Formula One to cut costs has come partly true. Time-shifting the footy grand final and shielding yourself from the result was as impossible as a car spot in Richmond. Blueprint Group appoints FMCG veteran to BD role amid rumours AHES also in charge of office biscuits and batteries. Sure, you might have already read about this campaign on Ad News Mumbrella, but BT's version has exclusive quotes. This campaign gets BT's seal of approval because it celebrates being old and experienced, not to infer we're wise. It's only because BT's editor is on an extended Mad Monday trip that we dare mention the NRL Grand Final sans Eels. Slabs of VB adorn PhD's office this morning as the agency sorts out teams for a celebratory case race after this win. Reprise comes to us with news of this regional hire, but still no news on its stapler exchange program between offices. BT's editor loves nothing more than watching classical vocal quartet Il Divo and Vivo, all while eating an iced Vovo. PR agency Haystack grows Brucey team by 3 impressively avoids token brick wall backdrop in photo of its newbies. Emirates is backing a trifecta of agencies to help it stay ahead of the pack at this year's Melbourne Cup. PR, social and experiential consultancy Red Agency has announced it will celebrate its 15th anniversary by rebranding to Pink Agency for the month of October. In line with Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Pink Agency will hold a number of events and initiatives designed to raise funds and awareness for the National Breast Cancer Foundation (NBCF). Its Weight Watchers fresh boxes all round today at Atomic 212 degrees HQ today, while it's Beer Burger Day at BT. Big Bad Bruce seems to have grown tired of the Tankabs saga, splashing some cash on a few shares of another TV network. The 39th Australasian Writers and Art Directors Association Awards today opens for entries and announces multiple new subcategories. New categories are included in craft in advertising, film, print, poster outdoor, public relations, radio, direct marketing, digital and branded entertainment and content. Early bird discount of 10% ends on Monday the 16th of October, with 10 Scuttles claims it's set for cost-cutting exercise, as BT's editor Scuttles rumours HES the serial office farter. The last time BT's editor was heard saying "I want to do bigger things," he was reaching for a pack of laxatives. BT and Kennard's hire get along, except for the time we strapped a wood chipper to the back of boat as a burly machine. Finally, someone is opening the door for BT's dream of being able to watch the footy at RT places to be realised. If the BT office observes October, we're pretty confident the 46ers will be out of a job. But that's unlikely. This study inspired the BT team to perform Beyoncé's All the Single Ladies routine at this morning's staff meeting. BT's editor once went on a Kentucky tour, has the scars to prove, the scars being a butt tattoo and navel piercing. With BT's editor on holes in Vanuatu, we resorted to the company accountant to pen this. He did a pretty good job. The DMG team have grabbed their parachutes, headed to the windowsill, shouted 1, 2, 3, Geronimo. Okay, that was bad. Creative whiz Laura Jordan Bambuck is doing our country proud over in the UK. Aussie oi oi oi. Iconic men's mag player ladies man Hugh Hefner has passed away. Rumours he took one too many Viagra pills quashed. Just when you thought all hope was lost for Murdoch Gordon to halt the Tankabs sale comes this tasty morsel of news. If you're prone to rage against all male creative team appointments, then get your pitchforks ready here, people. Yes, it's the handshake again for another appointment story, but which handsome devil could we have chosen? We ask. We think Aussie Man would approve of iHeartRadio's 2 new stations amid rumours Chico rolls to be a major sponsor. In an NRL-heavy bulletin, here's Lot 2 cheery looking like a front-row enforcer for the Lego Ninjago movie. A 7 exec backtracks on his Twitter rant, while the former mistress of 7 West Media's CEO delivers her own. What could be more intoxicating than sun, sand, surf and a hint of Denkorub mixed with gold sandals and pasty journos? Our idea of culture is more along the lines of watching 1980s videos of Peter Allen getting jiggly with the maracas. Last time BT went to the MCA, we were asked to leave for mistaking a priceless artwork for an ashtray. Do you go to extraordinary lengths to sabotage agency rivals? Well, Sir Martin reckons you're wasting your time. BT's editor has vowed to never attend another NRL game after his beloved Parramatta Eels broke his heart 2 weeks ago. BT's editor has only ever bought 2 things on eBay: Britney Spears bubblegum and a ghost in a jar. First it was the Burgess brothers. Now Big Del Goods prove YOUI's fetish for NRL stars in this new vid. We reckon the More team has been playing Tupac's California Love on repeat since catching wind of this news. We love a good data story here at BT, so much so that we've created our own algorithm to find them. Okay, that was a lie. What would an agency launch story be without a team photo featuring a brick wall backdrop and awkward poses? BTDIDNT have to lift a finger for this piece, so kudos to magazine networks for delivering the goods once again. Financial services provider SCU has announced it will be launching an artificial intelligence-based innovation that will provide 247 customer service on its website, striving for a solution that would provide customers a more engaging experience online. SCU partnered with Sydney-based fintech company AsiaPacific to implement a unique platform that is set to bridge the gap between human interaction and online. Failing miserably at building trust with your customers, we suggest you give this new study a thorough read. Still treading water when it comes to digital marketing? Well, the time to dive straight in is now, argues this scribe. BT's editor spoons Nutella straight from the jar. Not that he much likes it, he just has appalling eating habits. 7 slammed for toxic culture, which we think refers to staff, not that it's built on an old formaldehyde plant. Think the whole Ben McCormack horror show can't get any more violet than it has, as you'll discover here. It's more catty gossip innuendo emanating out of The Bachelorette. And no one adores catty gossip innuendo like BT. Independent brand and packaging design agency Brand Society has announced the appointment of Saurav Singh as client services director for its Melbourne studio. Singh, pictured above, joins Brand Society, having spent the last 7 years with Homes Merchant in Singapore, most recently as group account director for the Asia-Pacific region. He has extensive FMCG, overly verbose, got a lot to get off your chest in top news for ranters everywhere. Twitter's expanding its word count. ANZ's Matthew Granger departs amid speculation he wasn't overly fussed about the indoor furners are leaving present. Even we admit at fraud speculation stories can be tedious. However, on a tedium scale, we're calling this one a 5. We may have illustrated this story with the Cookie Monster, but it's not silly or juvenile like a lot of crap we post. Catering bill for OMA board meetings has gone up exponentially on this news, as cuts to the finger sandwiches mooted. Starcom has represented Australia at a hackathon. However, that's not to suggest everyone wore gaudy team track suits. BT was crocodile rocking to Elton last night, and there were speeches beforehand that we didn't really listen to. Want to work in advertising? Of course you do. Like free stuff, who the hell doesn't? Then rejoice here, freebie lovers. Did you know some 63% of Mexicans think Coca-Cola is Russian? Read that in a stack more useless tidbits here. Raymond Communications has announced it has added a whopping 7 new clients to its portfolio. Bar Carolina, Yagi's Backish, A Girl Called Jane and Piccolina Gelateria have been added to the PR agency's hospitality portfolio, alongside luxurious French oven and cooking range manufacturer Le Cornu. Raymond Communications is also now working with Hip v Hype, an entrepreneurial firm. Leading kids entertainment brand Nickelodeon Australia and New Zealand has unveiled the inaugural Kids' Choice Sports Awards 2017, a 6-week celebration of sports, stars and slime across the Trans-Tasman. Building upon a long-standing history of celebrating the sports and athletes kids love, the Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Sports Awards gives kids the power to choose the. This piece is like a tin of petrol on the pro-automation fire. You could possibly cinch your eyebrows just reading it. 7's got the right shits with the ABC and, as you'll read here, it's penned a tersely worded statement to boot. Here's an agency diversity study. However, it's very American and is best read eating corn cobs and Pepsi soda. Or not. We always look for the Australian-made logo at BT. Except when buying French champagne or imported soft cheeses. It's a study into the shopping habits of Aussies which, thankfully, contains no references to Peter Allen's I Go to Rio. This story is particularly unsavory for BT's tastes. So instead we recommend you Google photos of fluffy kittens. Which creative soared for the month of August or sunk like a soufflé on Hell's Kitchen? Discover the tasty news here. Sickened by the sight of all the empties in Mediacom's dumps to discover the cause of the debauched revelry within. Did you have Nicole Sykes marked for big things? And we're not suggesting you get out the branding iron on this news. There's only 2 surveys anyone's talking about: the marriage equality postal vote, this one, and not even this one we only watched the Brownlow for. Rebecca Judd's frock. Then it was unashamedly over to 9's 4 weddings, a funeral.